Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna compare water resistance of pigment-based inks, iron gall inks and dye-based inks. Let's start with water drops on pigment-based inks. I will leave it out there for 30 seconds. And as we can see, there are practically no changes to the pigment inks after the droplet test. Now we can also try to scrub with a cotton swab. And as you can see, a little bit of blue came out of the Tsuwairo blue and Tsuwairo black. A little bit of the pigment is coming out. Rohrer and Klinger Marlene. Also just a tiny bit of transfer, and Diamine Skyline. There is also a little bit of the pigment coming out. This is Oxford optic paper, which is a little bit more absorbent than some of the other fancier papers. In my experience, all of the pigment-based inks are really quite waterproof, but as soon as you start rubbing them with water, you will destroy basically the top layer of paper as well. Now let's do water droplets on iron gall inks. Now we see a little bit of movement, especially in KWZ iron gall blue black and TWSBI blue black. Now if we get rid of the excess water, all of these remained quite readable. Now let's try the cotton swab. Yeah, we see a little bit of ink transfer there, but not a huge lot from the Salix. And TWSBI blue black, similar amount. Now Pelikan, again quite similar. And KWZ, this one is quite, yeah, it also transfers about the same. And Diamine Registrars, this is comparable to even the pigment inks. This was written about 9 days ago, so all of the iron gall inks had time to oxidize and get into the page. Last, let's have a look at the two dye-based inks. Just looking at it now, there is already quite a bit of transfer visible. Let's dry it out. Oh, okay, now that became an absolute mess. So let's try the cotton swab. Yeah, lots of ink is coming out. As with most other dye-based inks, these two really don't like to be around water. So I really wanted to see a proper side-by-side comparison of all the ink types and how do they react to water. As expected, the pigment-based inks are really quite waterproof. I used this eyedropper to work with Diamine Skyline, and as you can see, there is a blue haze of dried out particles inside. The same will happen to your pens, so unless you are fully able to clean the outside and the inside, you will not be able to get rid of the dried out particles. The iron galls did better than expected. They need a little bit of time to oxidize and bond to the paper, but after that they provide a useful amount of waterproofness. The main issue with them is that they are all acidic, so it's not the best choice for a vintage steel nib. It's also quite cool how they change colors as they are drying. So this is Rohrer and Klinger Salix, and this is a new one. This will dry to be the same shade as this upper part. Unfortunately, color choices for iron gall inks are quite limited. It's a bit hard to get anything other than blue blacks, and the amounts of waterproofness will also vary quite a bit. Another problem with these iron gall inks is that they can oxidize. We can see that happened to my Diamine Registrars blue black. I bought it together with other Iron Gall inks 2 years ago in a sample form, and the ink oxidized so much that it's now basically a grey ink. As for dye-based inks, as soon as water touches them, they are usually almost all gone. You will be happy to at least be able to make out what you wrote originally. This will also create a huge mess on anything else around it. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!